Marry me, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and welcome to your weekly Wednesday tarot reading, where we will be discussing the week of June 13th to June 19th, 2024. Please stay tuned into the end because we got a lot to cover. We're going to start with the oracle, go through the tarot cards, some crystals that you might want to keep on your person, as well as some angel numbers that you are already seeing or will see by the end of this week. All right. And that's just to remind you that you're on the right path. All right. So, use your own intuition as we go through this reading. It'll help strengthen your intuitive muscles, okay? But take what resonates and leave the rest. And without further ado, Gemini, let's get started. So the oracle cards that are coming out for you today are the shield. Okay, are you putting up boundaries? It's either boundaries or you're like trying to protect yourself, and it's actually having like a backlash effect on you that you're not realizing. All right, so either or for you. Let's see what's going on the bottom of the deck. The subconscious energy, the illusion. Yeah, okay, so I feel like more so for you guys, the protection that you're putting up is, of course, we all need to be protected, but at the same time, you might be protecting yourself from the wrong person or the wrong situation. This might be a trigger that's telling you like, okay, you're actually afraid of this. You need to go towards it instead of running away. You know, you need to, dissipate this energy that's keeping you from being great type of situation. Okay. So Gemini, let's see what the tarot has to say for you today for the week. Let us see. Let us see. All right. So Gemini, we're going to do your challenge. What can help you with that? Some past energy, present, potential outcome, and advice. And we start with the bottom of the deck. So you do have the Nine of Swords here on the bottom of the deck. And the Nine of Swords is all about self-victimization, just feeling like you can't, or feeling like you need to be saved, grief, all of those things, guilt, all of those things that hold you down mentally, anxiety, all of that. Okay, so subconsciously there's something clearly bothering you that needs to be released, and I feel like you don't want to go all the way there. You don't want to really deal with that because you don't even want to be in that state. It's too much to bear. It's overwhelming. Okay, but you putting up those boundaries is just layering, putting anxiety and guilt layer on top of each other, just building that on your heart. All that energy is being suppressed and repressed and is just staying in your body. You need to release that. Okay, it is an illusion. You know, I'll deal with that later. That is an illusion. That is you keeping that in your field and keeping you from greatness. Okay, I got to make sure you know. Your challenge here is the 10 of Cups. Okay, and that makes total sense because again, if you're compounding all of this mal energy within your body, of course it's keeping you from spiritual wealth, spiritual happiness, having a partner, having a family, having a supportive team. Like all of that is because you're not even embodying that energy yourself, so you can't attract it or you can't stabilize it within your experience. Okay, so that's what you're having trouble with right now. What can actually help you, of course, I mean, this is like spot on. The Two of Pentacles is in reverse, is you realizing that what you have been doing and what you are currently doing is out of alignment and you feel out of balance for a reason. It's because you need to stop being avoidant. Point blank period. That's it. Stop being avoidant. Address these things. Feel the emotions. Let it burn out of your body. Intend on releasing it. The only way out is through. Okay, you cannot go around. It's no, I'm gonna do that later. It's no type of, I'm gonna find a loophole. No, that's not how energy works. Didn't mean to yell. Okay, I'm starting to get loud. Anyway, who's it? The Judgment card here. I just want what's best for you guys. The Judgment card is here for your past energy in reverse, because I feel like there is something that, of course, you're regretting. You're always thinking or second guessing yourself, always thinking you could have done better in this circumstance or this could have been different. It's just like there's always the coulda, woulda, shoulda in your past energy. So let's see what's going on in your present. There's still like uncertainty here. You have is that the king? Yep, the king of wands is here. So there's like a lack of bravery in regard to taking certain actions. And these are actions that you're passionate about. These are things that you actually want to do, that you're actually, there's a spark within you that wants to accomplish certain things. You might be a Sagittarius rising Gemini. Definitely comment below if you are. I don't know where that's coming from, but hey. So in the present moment, the past energy of being unsure or always second guessing or, whatever may hoover it, is still affecting you right now. Okay. Your potential outcome here, you have the King of Cups in reverse. Do you realize though that you have two kings back to back court cards? Like you have the energy of mastery within you. It's just that you're holding yourself back. What if you didn't anymore? How different would your life be? When you think of your higher self, Gemini, what is the difference between your higher self and you? What do you think your higher self can accomplish that you cannot? You might want to journal about this. Write this down, because all of those things that you think your higher self can do that you cannot, that's a lie. It's a lie. Every statement that you're going to come up with, it's an excuse, it's a lie, it's fear, it's guilt, it's all of that needs to be processed out. But you writing that down, you becoming aware of it, is going to help bring that energy back up to the forefront so you can spit it out. Okay. Anyway, your subconscious, not subconscious, your potential outcome here with the King of Cups is, if you keep all of that bottled up within your body, it's just going to create chaos and more just malicious energy within yourself. Okay, you're going to start to blame yourself. You're going to start to, again, not feel, lack of confidence is one thing, but it's just like you're going to end up targeting yourself like you're the problem, and you're not. Okay, your advice here is the Three of Cups in reverse. You have to start being a friend to yourself now. Okay, the time is now to support you, to really just turn things around. Okay, it's all about self. It's all about your emotions and finding out how they are supposed to be used for your greatness, not to wallow in, not to blame, none of those things. Okay, it's really just to bring things to the forefront so that you can be better, so that it's an alarm system. You have an alarm to your house. Somebody comes in, they don't got the key, they broke in. The alarm lets you know that there's a problem. All right. So your emotions are letting you know that there's a problem or there's something that needs to be addressed. Not that you should just let the burglar come in and just take everything, so Gemini, if that resonates in any way, shape, or form, I am happy that it does. And definitely thank you for all of my returning subscribers, all of you who have literally just found me and clicked on this video. Thank you and welcome. We're going to start to clarify these messages here, starting with the 10 of Cups for your challenge this week. So the 10 of Cups is here for you. I'm getting that you're like fighting a lot with your family. Like it's just like a destabilization within your nuclear home, all right, or the people that you live with, or the people that you're closest to. All right, so clarifying this 10 of Wands here for 10 of Cups here for your challenge. All right, Gemini, you have the Hierophant in reverse and the Six of Swords. Okay, so it's like, the Hierophant in reverse is all about originality, going against the grain type of situation, thinking outside of the box. It's time for you to move more in that direction. And to put this more so into context, move out of the energy that you have been in thus far. All of that energy that's been like, oh, I need to stay put. I need to, everything that's made you second guess, whatever that is, and everything that you now regret not doing, move away from that. That clearly is not and has not been a conduit for peaceful energy within you. This Six of Swords is telling you that you need to move on from that energy, move on from that anxiety. Actually move if you need to. Whatever actions that you need to take to get to a more peaceful state of being, do that. Okay. But again, of course, you're having trouble doing that. You're having trouble like breaking free. Okay. And this is what is causing the turmoil within. But what can help you with that is the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Again, the notification of whatever is bothering you. So you have the Knight of Swords here, as well as the Two of Cups. Okay. So again, using this misalignment to be like, wait a minute, all right, I need to do something quick with the Knight of Swords here. I need to do something quick. I need to reintegrate the parts of myself that I don't like, you know, the parts of myself that I'm blaming, the parts of myself that I'm clearly not loving. I need to take quick action to like reestablish the connection, the friendship, the loving relationship I have with myself. That's what needs to happen right now, because there's just a lot of misaligned energy. Like how you always blaming yourself for stuff, Gemini. It's not your fault. It was never your fault. It didn't even have to do with you. You just took it on, probably, you know? So let's see. The Judgment card here in reverse for your past energy has to do with the Page of Wands as well as the Ace of Cups here. Okay, so I feel like you might have jumped the gun doing things, or like you start to do things and thinking that it's going to be like, I'm hearing like get rich quick schemes or something like that, or just opportunities that have come to you. And for some things you did and some things you didn't. A lot of the things you did not do, though, because it's like, again, the Judgment card is here in reverse. It's like regret. Okay, there's things that you started that you did not see through, you know, and you're just like, okay, what if I did do that? What if, you know, that was my way out? What if I could have been had a totally different life if I would have continued doing that 10 years ago? Like, what, you know, it's like you're always contemplating what ifs. Let's see, the King of Wands is here in reverse because of the Moon card in reverse, as well as the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay, so, you know, currently I feel like there needs to be like a come to Jesus moment, you know, where you're realizing, where you're gaining the clarity that this just selling yourself short, like not doing the things that you want to do, is actually causing you to not win. Okay, you can't win if you do nothing. You know, it's just like this epiphany is hitting you in the current moment, and you're just like, nah, this cannot continue. Okay, I cannot achieve victory. I can't move at all if I just you know, show up to whatever it is, but not even knock on the door. You just like go back home type of situation. It's just like, what? Why'd you even leave your house in the first place? And then you start regretting, and then you just like, it's just a rabbit hole of just blame, you know. The King of Cups is here in reverse for your potential outcome because of the Three of Swords. The Three of Swords has been wanting to come out for a minute. And the Star card. Okay, so potential outcome, King of Cups, like I said, all that chaos. Again, if you're staying in this, it's like you're stabbing yourself in the heart, like high key. With the Star card here, that's like your hopes and dreams, your aspirations, like the things that are just waiting for you to be an energetic match for them. But it's just like you're letting all this hurt get in the way. You know, you're letting it's like, you know, if you watch anime like I do, or you see any movie, you know, the villain was always hurt to some type of degree that just made them just fly off the rocker. Like, bro, it's you're projecting, you became this big villain doing all this craziness just because of whatever happened in your childhood. You didn't feel loved, or you didn't feel appreciated, or you know, it's like you're taking this to the extreme. You're doing the most, sir or madam. Like, what are you doing? All right, Gemini. So I know you don't want to be a villain. It's not necessary. All right. So it's like, but before, it's like a warning before you get to that point where everything is like too chaotic, too overbearing, you know, pick something else to focus on. It's not what hurt you, you know. And if you do pick what hurt you, let your intent be to let that go. Okay. The advice here, the Three of Cups in reverse. Let's see what comes out. Three of Cups in reverse for my Gemini. All right, you have the Ten of Wands here as well as the Justice card. Okay, so if you weigh what you put on yourself, the energy that you allow to flow through you. Actually allow energy to flow through you, because I feel like energy comes to you and you're just like, let me absorb you, like, and that's what this Ten of Wands is here. It's just like, let me just carry all these sticks, let me just support everybody else, let me like not pay attention to myself. And your advice is actually to pay attention to the self. So pay, like, acknowledge everything that you're carrying and justify or balance out, see why you're carrying it, and if you actually need to, compartmentalize things one by one. Like, is this mine? Does this belong to me? Does that belong to me? Is this, nah, okay, goodbye. Like, I don't need you, you don't need me, we were never meant to be together type of situation. Deuces, I release you. All right, this Nine of Swords on the bottom of the deck is clarified by the Hermit card in reverse. So I do feel like subconsciously you guys are feeling like quite a bit lonely. Okay, this is like, something that you didn't contemplate before. This is something new to you. This is something that hurts. It's just different. All right, but that doesn't mean that this is something that you should run from forever. Go into it, see what that's like, or it's going to become something else that you regret, not doing. All right, so Gemini, let's pick some angel numbers that you might be seeing already, or you might see for the rest of this week. All right, none of those are face up. We're going to pick them right on back up. All right, angel number for my Geminis, please. All right, Gemini, so you have triple threes. I love that for you. All right, you are being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truths, and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. Okay, but don't get that twisted with, oh my God, I gotta take on everybody's burdens. You cannot help anyone else until you put your oxygen mask on first. Okay. All right. On the bottom of the deck, more subconsciously, you have angel number 11. You have keen awareness of what is happening around you. A strong intuition is your gift, and will help you understand the unspoken feelings and thoughts of others. This insight allows you to be a great guide and supporter. I am intuitive. So a lot of you are very like spiritually inclined, and I feel like that's the reason why you blame yourself. You're like, you should have a handle on all these things. Like, none of this should be going the way that it's going. All right, the spiritually attuned, the spiritually gifted have it so much work. Like, people that are aware of this, because we're all gifted. People that are more so aware have it so hard, or take things so hard, and it's just like, yo, you got to develop your gift. You have to be there for yourself. You have to master a lot of things within yourself before you help other people. Do not take on burdens that you do not have the bandwidth yet to take on. It's okay. All right, continue to learn, continue to grow, continue to be great. And when you can actually handle that, or if you even want to handle that in the first place, or do whatever you want to do, then do it. Don't take it on before you're ready. All right. And Gemini, let's see what crystals you might want to carry on your person this week. So you have Amazonite. Aries had this as well. Adventure, diplomacy, and truth. Also good for manifestation. I actually have some on my wrist as well. And on the bottom of the deck, you have attraction, emotion, and fertility, if you were to get you some moonstone this week. All right. So Gemini, that's about all I have for you. I hope this helped. And if it did, all that I ask is that you share this video. Other than that, if you'd like to see your Amor Monday video, your love reading for this week, timeless, it'll pop up over here on the screen. Other than that, I hope this helps, and I will see you guys next time already. Toodles.